So you've started your debt-free journey, making as many payments as you can, but you're kind of feeling like, what should I be doing next? In today's video, I am going to break down how to set SMART financial goals while you're still in the middle of your debt-free journey and why they are essential to getting you to the debt-free finish line. Hey, what's up? My name is Rachel. If you're new here and you love talking getting out of debt, budgeting, and saving money, then be sure to subscribe because I post new videos every Monday. Paying down debt can feel like such a slow process, especially if you're paying down some larger debts. It can take a really long time before you kind of start seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, but that's where SMART goals come in. You may have heard about this before. I remember learning about it in school, but if you're not familiar, SMART goals are goals that are aligned with the 5 SMART criteria. They are specific, manageable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Making sure your goals fit the SMART criteria sets your mindset up for success. So let's break it down so you can see how this method can change your life. So first is S. You need to make sure that your goal is specific. You can't just say, I want to save more money. That's not specific enough. There's no passion behind that. Why do you want to save money? What were you going to spend that money on? When you're vague about your goals, it's easier to fall off the path because you forget why you even started or what the purpose of saving that money might even have been for, and why you even started saving money in the first place. The more refined the details, the better. Be as specific as possible. Secondly, your goal needs to be measurable. You need to make sure that your goal is able to be measured in one way or another. If you want to make more sales, maybe you want to track how many sales calls you make in a day. If you want to save a certain amount of money, tracking how much money you're saving every week or every month is a great way to measure your goal. Being able to actually see the progress that's being made is a huge part of actually staying focused on your goal and staying committed to achieving your goal. Because if you are actually able to see the progress being made and those baby steps and what they're accumulating to, then you're more likely to stay on track for your goal. Simple as that. A, attainable. This may be obvious, but your goal needs to be within reason and within reach and something that you can actually attain and achieve. If you want to save $50,000 in 1 year, but you only have a $55,000 a year salary, that's not just out of reach, but it's unrealistic. You need to come up with a goal that is realistic for your situation, but also worthwhile, but not so worthwhile that you're scraping by on your basic needs week to week. At this point in your debt-free journey, you should know about how much you have per year that you can save or what goals might be realistic in your situation. But if you haven't even gotten a handle on your budgeting part of your debt-free journey, then I totally recommend going back and watching my where to start video of if you are just starting out on your debt-free journey. I'll link that in the info card and in the description below, so that way you can watch that after and kind of get a feel of how to actually stabilize your debt-free journey to make it a lot smoother for yourself. Next is R. Your goal needs to be relevant. Now, I know that this is kind of an obvious one, but your goal needs to resonate with you specifically. You know, if you set a goal that you aren't excited about, you're less likely to save for it because it doesn't have any relevance for what you actually want in the future. Ask yourself why your goal is important to you and how your achieving that goal will help you get further on the path to achieving some other goals that you have. It's important that you feel passion behind your goals so that way you have that fire in you to keep going. If you set a goal for something that you aren't sure that you even really want, you're less likely to keep going and working hard towards that goal because it's not something that you ever even really wanted. So you need to make sure that your goal is relevant to you specifically and resonates with you. Next is T, which is time-bound. You need to make sure that you give yourself a deadline for your goals and a specific time frame in which you want to have your goal achieved by. If you want to save $5,000, what day do you want to have that $5,000 saved by? Again, the goal needs to be attainable. So make sure that you give yourself a realistic amount of time to be able to achieve that goal, or else, again, you're just going to set yourself up for failure. So do the math and make sure that whatever your goal is, it's something that you're actually able to attain if you work hard enough. Setting a time frame for your goal can force you to think, I can save money from my next paycheck and buy this thing that I want now, and instead think, I do want this thing now, but if I put this money into my savings instead, it'll get me a lot closer to that goal that I really want. An example of a SMART financial goal could be, I want to save $5,000 by fall 2021 to go on a holiday vacation with my family. So looking at this example, it is extremely specific. There's a metric that's able to be measured, the amount of money that's being saved month to month. It is attainable on a $50,000 a year salary because I know the budget allows for it. It is relevant because I'm passionate about wanting to take a vacation with my family, and it is time bound because I set a specific date that money needs to be saved by. So that goal fits all of the 5 criteria of being a SMART financial goal. Making SMART financial goals while you're in the middle of your debt-free journey is so important because you're better able to see what your hard work and dedication can actually do. So make sure you write out your SMART financial goals and put it somewhere that you're going to be able to see it every single day, because that is what's going to help you be able to stay focused and stay on track to accomplishing your goals. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button because I post new videos every single Monday, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.